Not everybody wants a car that feels like an absolute tin can to drive, and my old DC5 Integra Type R was a prime example of that. She sat at 3,500 RPM on the motorway in 6th, the back seats were completely useless, the front seats were incredibly uncomfortable, it had absolutely no features on the inside, and when you weren't blasting your eardrums with 8,500 RPM of K20A goodness, you were blasting them with 100 decibels of road noise and interior rattles. You compare that to this, now that I've modified it, you've got all the thrills of the Integra, but you have comfy seats, a really nicely built interior that doesn't feel like it's about to fall to pieces every 5 seconds. You've got a banging sounding 7-speaker stereo system, dual zone climate control, cruise control, all these great features that just make a car so much nicer to live with every day. The K24 has fantastic aftermarket support. With reflash, some headers and an intake, you'll go from making 140 kilowatt to making 165 rampaging kilowatts. That doesn't sound like a huge increase, but boy does it make a difference. Double wishbone suspension in front and multi-link in the rear is a recipe for some absolutely fantastic handling if you set it up right. Get yourself a decent set of lowering springs like what I have, or coilovers, some stiffer anti-roll bars, and some really good tyres, and the handling of these is absolutely fantastic through the turns. You know, on the face of it, a front-wheel drive family sedan doesn't sound like a great recipe for a fun backroad barnstormer, but there are definitely advantages in starting out with a car like this as your modified car of choice, because for the money, few cars offer an experience as comfortable, smooth, refined, and quiet when you want it to be, but also with the performance and just instant response. And you bring it out here on a road like this, and it is simply glorious.